Davis now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now Newton on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Pussy.
It's a gain of 5. And it'll make it a second down. Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 50, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Newton on first down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton rolling to his right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A good pickup there, a 22.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are...
Oh, fucking grounded, that's all.
Extra point try, good by Gano.
Ain't nobody grounded.
We are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after 1.
Fuck.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I think they're not going to get it.
Come on, fellas.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the block.
And he's going to go down again. Bruce Irvin picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Well, a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. The tackle made by Todd Davis. From the 45 on second down, Newton. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Newton now to throw. Got a man, it's right. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pussy.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an
You're
offensive
grounded.
line and
I can't even hear you.
imposing its will.
We've hit the 2-minute
Stuck in
mark
that
in the
net.
first half. All knotted up at 7.
Netta's always gone. He wanted to leave the match after we died. Fucking pussy.
He said we didn't land with
Coming
him.
up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join
Yeah, land with us.
with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Gun. 51 to Mike, boy, 51. Get that quarterback, D-line.
From the gun, here's Newton.
What the
Get
hell
off
is
me,
that?
boy! What you do?
Intercepted.
Oh, what the fuck?
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Get your slow ass!
Great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Hey, dude.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike, keep him.
From just shy of midfield. Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
You could have that pick right there, Albert.
For a gain of
Yep,
11
that motherfucker didn't jump
first
either.
down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his big tight end fan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
What happened, Albert?
Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Lock now on 1st down.
What the fuck are you doing?
Right at the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Lock again. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A final shot before half for Lock.
Nope.
To the goal line, but
Wow,
it's
1 second
incomplete.
left.
Oh, that's how we do it, dog.
He was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by McManus is good. So we've hit intermission.
Problem,
It's
brother.
halftime. This is the NFL.
What, pussy?
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates
You bloated?
these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, you got gas. That's what it is.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this.
And he can't get rid of it.
He's not
He's
fast.
taken down.
Fuck, they usually fast. What the fuck happened?
Nemesis Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Newton and Olsen here with a connection. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
20.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Newton's pass is on target to Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards to pick up there.
20. Here we go.
On first down, Newton letting one go deep. And he's got his man. It's Samuel.
Motherfucker.
Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And the Panthers are going to
Chris Harris got burnt that bad?
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slam.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Oh my God, it bounced off his shit.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
What happened?
It bounced off my guy.
That was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark,
Ah,
a
fucking
big
missed.
word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand.
Oh, yeah.
Like it. And, it's no good.
Oh, they hit that big
18,
one.
so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Dude, you ran right into me.
Stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go.
What the fuck?
Should have been a pig. What the fuck?
Wow, this one is incomplete. Greg
Motherfucker
Olsen
right there.
was the intended target. Third down here. Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds a man. It's
How can they
Olsen.
not keep up with that slow
That'll be
fuck?
marked as a 27-yard pickup. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career.
Wouldn't even
The big
touch.
part
Should have
about
kept
just
running.
watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Now a first down
Oh,
throw
fuck.
to Newton. Complete to running. And he'll take this into the
I thought that was a pick as soon as I let it go.
Touchdown, Carolina. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and
Oh,
throw it again.
Lordy, guys.
How is that not a pick?
On the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
the ball.
Oh, my
and this is going to
God.
wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Everybody dropped that ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Tighten down. There you go. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing his Lock on third down.
Quick.
And almost
He didn't catch
picked
it.
off.
Oh, my
I
God.
guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing? What the
Nowhere
fuck?
to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Newton flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. But now it'll be third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went back
Bro, get rid of the ball.
to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
Wow.
Let's go, boy.
Right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone.
The white boy.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 79 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To throw it is Locke.
I threw it,
Nowhere to escape,
motherfucker.
and he goes down. Luke Kuechly picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Stay with your
On third down, Locke.
What the
And
hell?
he's
That
going to
wasn't
be
where it was
intercepted a
supposed to
third
go.
time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who's threw a lot of interceptions early?
And he will take it across.
Man, wide open.
Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
She went in on Sunday.
You can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to rifle one deep left
Thank
side.
You. Oh, get the ball.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Locke. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Oh, wow.
He's got a man. It's Sutton.
Lucky
That's
you are,
complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 73 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown.
I fucking threw it,
Now
bitch.
he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
No, she just didn't want to be there.
McCaffrey.
Ooh.
Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Out. 25, check 25, check 25.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself. With that offensive line, I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let...